We are pretty much back with another one. I'm not quite sure when the last time you guys learned something from trading was, but today is going to be another day. So all I ask is for 5 minutes of your time for you to shut up and listen and learn something important that you can take out in your trading journey and ultimately make money. So we made money with this today. I'm going to go over it. It's the sample strategy that we've always used, simple strategy that we've always used. So lock in and listen up. So how do we make money today? Very, very simple. So we first of all, as usual, identify where the daily trend is and look to know if we're bullish on the day or bearish. Sorry, the elevator in my building is tripping, but bear with me. So once we identify the fact that GJ was bullish today, the next step is pretty much seeing if there's a trade available for us. How do we know that GJ is bullish today? On the daily time frame, we are bullish. I'm just trying to find the chart that I used. I think it's the FXCM one. Yep. I wrote all this stuff down for you guys. So daily is bullish structure. As you can tell, we broke above here. So daily time frame is bullish. What can we tell about the 4-hour time frame? Same thing. What do we trade? We trade time frame alignment because at the end of the day, trading is a what? A bet, a calculated bet. So if you're making a bet, you have to make sure that all odds are the bet. You want to make sure that the best odds are on your favor. So what does that mean? That means that price is most likely to go up. And if all the time frames are saying the price is likely to go up, at any given point, you saying up over say 15, 20, 30 minutes will likely result in price going up. Okay. So daily structure is bullish, right? 4-hour structure, as we can tell, is clearly bullish, and we never got a break of structure to the downside here. In fact, we got a liquidity sweep. So 4-hour has bullish structure plus liquidity sweep. Good thing. Now scale down even further. When scaling down, what do we see here? We see that the hourly actually broke structure. So coming into market open here at 8, hourly was bearish. Now we did look for a trade here. However, we did miss that window. So we took the safer trade, which was when the hourly actually switched and now went bullish. So hourly structure is bullish. Once we established that the hourly structure went bullish, which is exactly at 10 o'clock because 9 a.m. was bullish, and then 10 o'clock retraced and then expanded on higher, right? So we said, boom, if the hourly is bullish, right, the 4-hour is also bullish, and the daily is bullish. At this point, we got to scale down to the lower time frames, identify a premium area to enter from price, or in this case, a discount because we're longing, and pretty much long price to ultimately get the best results. So with that being said, what do we look for? 15-minute bullish structure, because if the 15 minutes bearish, we don't want to get caught up in that retrace that you always see on the hourly. We want to see that retrace being made, right? And the bullish side begins so that you can see that green candle form and you're not caught up in the bottom wick. Simple logic here, guys. That's all I'm asking you to do. So moving on, we identify 15-minute is bullish. So we scale down even further, right? Because we said 15-minute was bullish. At this point, we just need to refine our entry on the lower time frame so that we can find a time frame to enter in that won't get us caught up in the short. So before you go long, ideally, within these time frames, you always want to wait for price to flip bearish within the lower time frames, not the higher, but the lower. Because if the 5-minute briefly becomes bearish and then becomes bullish, that likely means you can catch the expansionary leg, and the liquidation leg or the retrace has now pretty much been terminated. So see here, we retrace, expand, retrace, expand. So once we see this retrace begin, at which point the 5-minute flips bearish, we start to look for a 1-minute bullish change of structure, right? Or change of character. So what happens here? Once I identify that one price has gone back down and 5 minutes now bearish, we look for a 1-minute switch in structure and clear structure forming in the bullish direction. And ideally, you want to couple that with price and where it pretty much is drawing towards. So what does that look like? That pretty much means you have to wait for price to enter in premium areas, which is what? This is a 618 retracement plus a order block. 15-minute order block right here has been highlighted. Price had a brief supply area here that failed and now turned into demand, i.e. an order block, okay? So with that being said, and with us being within a discount, because this was the last expansionary move, we are within a discount, plus structure shifting. That pretty much means the higher time frames are allowing for a bullish move. The lower time frames are allowing for it. Naturally, we should be taking a trade when we start to see structure develop in that direction. We get our first break of structure, we retest that, and continue on higher. We go long. That simple. At this point, we set our